Oh, the siren is fucking ringing loud for tomorrow, folks. It's bringing all the boxing junkies in. You hear it? That siren is. It's going crazy. It's going crazy. Welcome to the Boxing Rehab, the Junkie Center, because that's what you and I are. We're boxing junkies right here at the Double RT Boxing Show. I'm your host, Mr.A, the Ready Talk Boxing Show. Tomorrow, the hyped out of fight, Deontay Wilder and Dominic Brazil. I think it's going to be a great fight. I think it's going to be a great fight. If it lives up to what people say, quick knockout. If it lives up to the upset, good fight. I think if you want to know what the Mr.A thinks, you could go watch it on a breakdown prediction. If you're not already subscribed, if you're not already a junkie who walked into the facility and like, I like this place, I'm comfortable around my fellow junkies, my fellow boxing junkies right here on the Double RT Boxing Show. If you're not one of those already checked in members, stay around, check out some posters on the wall, look at some videos, hope you feel comfortable. Now that fight's happening. Then you got Billy Joe. Him, I'm interested. You know, us boxing junkies, we find something to get excited about every fight the best we can. And I'm interested to see how does Billy Joe show up. You know, he has a very bad habit of fucking fighting to his competition. You know, but let's get to what we are talking about. The WBSS, that is happening. You got Baranchyk and fucking Taylor. You got Inouye and Rodriguez. Both those fights are good. Now, going into this tournament, you know, if you watch the Double RT, if you already checked into this facility, you know, for the year and a half it has been up, you know, Mr.A be on that shit, that I'm a boxing junkie. Sometimes my ideals be outside the box. I get some shit wrong on my picks here. I was going into this tournament leaning with a final of Baranchyk and Taylor, but then I saw the way it was matched up, and I was going with Baranchyk and Progras. You know, I was thinking that was going to be the final, and I was also saying if there's anyone to upset Inouye, it's going to be Rodriguez. And here we are. I have the upset that I thought was going to happen with, or a chance, I should say, with Rodriguez and Baranchyk and Taylor, which I predicted would, you know, be in this type of fight, this range. Now, can Baranchyk do what we all think he has no shot at doing? Now, I was going into this thinking, what is Baranchyk's first name? I always know him. You know, if you are a new member or a new boxing junkie who just walked in through the doors, you will hear Ivan. You will hear a lot of kid laughter. Is that just voices in your head? Is that the pills you're getting here at the Double RT Boxing, the Boxing Junkie Center? No, very kid place. You know, us junkies, some of you have kids. So during your sessions, you can leave them at the daycare, and there they are. You know, they're well taken care of. You boxing junkies, don't worry, your kids are taken care of. Now, Ivan and Josh. I was thinking that we know what Josh is going to bring. The dude has good spacing, the jab. You pretty much A to Z with the punches. He could, like I said, he knows footsteps around the ring. He knows the jabbing. He knows the distance, back foot, front foot, hooks to the body, punch variations. He's even pretty good at changing the speeds. He doesn't always throw fireballs. Whereas the opposite for Ivan, that motherfucker throws heat every fucking punch. And where did we just see that get victorious? The J-Rock Julian Williams. You know, throwing heat every fucking punch, putting mustard on it, putting some pain, putting intentions every punch, wore down Hurd. Now, I believe we both and everyone here know that. I'm like, both. Who the fuck are you talking to? Who the fuck are you talking to? To both. I believe out of both of these people here, I think we all know that Baranchyk has a way better chance than knocking Taylor down than Taylor having Baranchyk. We think that with the power, you know. Like these guys are undefeated, 19-0 for Baranchyk with 12 KOs. But then you look at it like, wait a minute, 14 wins with 12 KOs. Like, oh shit, maybe Taylor has more power. Southpaw, orthodox, 5'10" to 5'8", 69.5 reach to a 67. Now, that's meaningful shit right there in this fight. Because do we think Baranchy's gonna technically play the gap game, make him miss, make him charge in and pay, footwork, angles, enter angles on Taylor? Do we think that's gonna happen with Ivan? Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen too long. If he tries that, surprisingly, with his new coach Freddie Roach, I seriously doubt it. You know, maybe if he still had the Cuban coach on him, maybe he might try and mix that into his repertoire. But with Freddie Roach, we know Freddie Roach is a gas tank kind of coach. Perfect for this style of Baranchyk. You know, just come forward and throw fucking punches. He's going to throw heat on those punches constantly. And Taylor with 5'10" and a 2.5-inch reach punching down, that's where it's going to be hard for Ivan. Does he throw enough punches? I think he has enough foot speed to get in. I think he does have that. I think we get so caught up in his hard throwing, his bad intentions, that we just think of him as a straight brute knockout person, which he represents pretty damn well. He symbolizes that. His style, his eyeball test symbolizes this motherfucker's a brute. But I think he has faster feet to get in. Now his feet wise, technically in boxing terms, be kind of fucked up sometimes. He throws himself off balance. You know, he doesn't cut off or set up for the right next punch. It's usually like a one punch. It's hard for him to get that next punch clean. Now, saying all that, Taylor should be able to step to the angles, the right angle, and pick him off coming in, throwing the wide shots that he throws. Like I said, how hard and long can he do this for? Keep Baranchyk off him? And at what point is that? Because you know they're gonna clinch and hold. Can Taylor do and stay clinch free for a large period of time where it won't take his energy? That I think is going to take an effect, and it's going to see Taylor with the uppercut, the inside game. I think he's going to probably be beating the shit out of Baranchyk's body. But Baranchyk, I don't know what he's going to do in the inside. He's going to throw hard shit, but it's not going to be clean. It's not going to be crispy, but it's going to be hard if it lands. And you know it's going to do damage. Now, can he catch Taylor backing straight up, you know, chin up? I don't see Taylor backing cleanly out of clinches too often in this fight. I think it's going to be ref, break me a lot. Break us, ref, break us. If he can't, it's basically like a Klitschko style, a Kell Brook, Sean Porter. I could see that technique going into this fight if it gets close quarters, even though I think Josh Taylor is a better inside fighter. Just the energy and taking a chance of getting hit with something, unless he's feeling real confident. Now, in a given moment, Baranchyk is kind of, to me, looked out as a firecracker, a wild card. You know, to me, he's like a Deontay Wilder. He could crack someone in this round, in this tournament, and change the whole fucking fight. Technique-wise, you can probably get him. You could probably start pulling away from him on a fight. Like you could win a competitive 8-4 against Ivan. It'll be very competitive. You have to work your ass off, but point-wise, you can dominate him. And I think I'm gonna lean with Taylor doing that. I don't know about dominating, but he's gonna. I think it'd be some shit if he just keeps catching them clean, breaking them down to the body with the inside game, and just wear him out and shockingly just stops this motherfucker. I won't be surprised. Well, I will be surprised. I said I won't, but because I'm telling you, Freddie Roach. That's kind of one reason why I stopped going with that pick. To be honest, once I found out Baranchyk switched to Freddie Roach, well, he's not gonna be the upset in the tournament. I just don't see. Baranchyk needs some type of defense. He needs something, and whatever little bit he needed to learn, still left with that Cuban dude. I don't see Freddie Roach taking some steps back in training to teach Baranchyk's type of defense that he needs. Straight come forward, hard hitting guy. Freddie Roach is going to just tell him throw more punches, work the body, come behind a jab. I don't see. I'd be surprised if Baranchyk comes out with some fucking waist movement, some nice head defense, but I don't see it. And I'm going to go with Taylor. Is it going to be competitive or is it going to be a competitive unanimous decision? Competitive split decision? I'm going to go with a nice, because there can't be no draws in the WBSS. Let's go to a nice split decision. Since I did have Baranchyk just mustering, doing some brute shit as an upset when I first picked this tournament, I still give him some fucking, he's going to do something. I like him, you know. I usually don't like the brute kind of guys. They're not my, well, that's boxing, but, you know, we all have our styles we prefer. I like the movers. I usually don't like this style, but for some reason he's a fan-friendly guy. He's good to watch for me. I think because the fact that when you watch him, you know this motherfucker is out to win it. You know, this dude ain't gonna try and it'd be crazy if Taylor puts in a survival mode. That'd be fucking like whoa. That'd be a whoa moment in a boxing fight. If Taylor could put Baranchyk in a survival mode. Not for like a round because he's buzzed. I mean, like he's been trying to survive since round 7, you know, some shit like that. But I'm gonna go with Taylor on a split decision. Very competitive fight. Very competitive fight. Taylor eventually busting him out with some inside shit, tiring him out. The Double RT Boxing Show.